Welcome back for my third and final day of takeaways from the Menopause show here in beautiful Orlando. Okay, so today started out with a series of talks around cardiovascular health in women. And there's so much here to sum up, but the bottom line is that for women, there are both age-related risk factors like hypertension, weight gain, and insulin resistance. And then there are unique ovarian aging factors for women, such as sleep disruption, reduction in lean muscle mass, accumulation of visceral fat, vasomotor symptoms, and reproductive factors. Now, I was personally shocked to learn that among women with hypertension, only 1 in 4 has it under control. So this is a call to action that if you have been told your blood pressure is elevated, go speak to your doctor, make that appointment to get that blood pressure under control, because this can dramatically reduce your personal risk of a future cardiovascular event. Oh, and white coat hypertension turns out not to be such a benign entity. So if your blood pressure is high when you visit the doctor, this is associated with double the risk of cardiovascular related death and 36% higher risk of cardiovascular events. Diabetes also affects women differently than men. In fact, it increases the relative risk of cardiovascular events across the board for women compared with men. So let's start taking our blood sugar seriously too. Now, of course, we did talk a lot about cholesterol too, and the importance of minimizing our LDL or our bad cholesterol, because we know that drifts up after menopause. The good news is that small decreases in LDL allow women to enjoy a relatively large reduced risk in major cardiovascular events. Now, the emphasis of the talk was on using statins, and certainly those are an important tool in our toolkit. I was really hoping there'd be a little more forward-thinking discussion around the endothelial protection and lipid profile benefits of estrogen, but that was lacking. They did mention, though, one study that in Europe used estrogen to help women with angina, and they were having some success with it. So maybe next year we'll have more data around that. But for now, we have to take advantage of what's in our toolkit and think about all of the lifestyle and pharmacological options for reducing our cardiovascular risk. There was also a fascinating talk around the impact on mood and stress on small blood vessels in women. There's some important research being done in this area, and it may help explain why traditional risk screening tests, such as exercise stress tests, are not as accurate in women as they are in men, because they really look at large vessel disease.